Okay, so there isn't a video, there is not a video on YouTube for this, so I thought, well, maybe I'll just make one. Okay, here we go. Right here, got the Nissan 2017 Versa Note hatchback. It's my home office, home health office here, and this thing, the fuel gauge wasn't working, so you got to pull the back seat up. There's a clip that goes in right here. Yeah, you see it. This guy fits in right there. And this seat just pops right up. And then right there, so what you'll see is a plate, just like that. And you take that bad boy off. I'm sorry, I'm already like pretty far along. But then you got this guy. My fuel gauge was in there. Alright, so first things first. Alright, so whenever I found this, this was sitting in here about something like that. Okay, and this cap was on top. I popped this cap off. There are these little clips right here, and you'll see on here there's a clip back here. Got to pull clip there, and another clip right there. So once I got that up and off, you pick this guy up, and then it comes out. Okay, this looks really complicated and awful, but honestly, all you gotta worry about is this guy right here, the fuel pump, 15A, and this is a 20, whatever ECCS is, 15A, 15, 15, 20, 15. That's a fuel pump. So I pulled that guy. Then you try to start up your car, and it'll run fuel out of the line, theoretically, to the point where it's not gonna leak everywhere. It's hot as F. It's Oklahoma, it's hot as crap. Anyways, it's like 90, and it's almost dark, and it's still 90 degrees. So technically it's supposed to pull the fuel out of the fuel line. So whenever you pull the fuel line off, this guy right here, sorry, my camera is, there we go. This is your fuel line. And when you pull it off, it's not supposed to just spray junk everywhere, but it did anyway. So that's why it's always good to have some towels. I have these scratchy, disgusting towels that I don't like anymore, and I keep a few of them around for such an occasion. This guy caught some of that fuel, but there's only just a little bit left after it sprayed me a couple times, so I guess it worked. This was on there, and so is this. This is super easy. You just push down real hard and pull, and this one same way. Now this guy was not that way. You had two clips. I'll show you what I'm talking about here. It was hooked up to this guy, and there's two little guys here that you squeeze, and then you pull, and the fuel line pops off. So there you go. Here's my new one. I got it on Rock Auto, and it was by far cheaper than anybody else. What I discovered getting this thing out was a real chore because of this dude right here. So what I had to do with this guy, because it interlocks with these pieces here, And what I had to do was get my chisel and I pried it along these teeth until it came loose, and then I was able to pull it out. I'm sure there's a fancy tool or something that you could have bought to make that a lot easier. I don't have that. I have an old file. It's about to fall the fuck apart, and then that's what I got. So, and then my hammer, which did me no good whatsoever. And this little shit, this did me no good whatsoever. It was really the file that did it all. So just like I just pried and pried until it turned, and then I was able to lift out. So got that out. Everything's looking good. I might have a little bit of dirt down in my fuel. That's what fuel filters are for, right? Okay, so I'm about to put this guy back in, get the new one in, and then kind of wrap it up. But hopefully you've gathered enough. See, you got a sweat towel, and then you got a shit towel. That's for all the shit. This is for all the sweat. And then, oh yeah, don't forget, a new seal. That's what this green guy is right there, is the seal. And they gave me a new one. Thank you, Rock Auto. But for running into anything else, I'll put it on here. Okay, so I think I know what was going on. This guy is completely running free. I suppose there's a way that it locks back in, and I could probably reinstall it. But yeah, see, there we go. But it just like fell out while I was driving. So then it just stopped working the way that it's supposed to. So what I'm gonna do, don't give a shit. I could probably glue that shit on or do some, you know, rigging to make it work, but I'm not going to. I'm just gonna replace it. And this new one has a little clip that pops it in there where it can't fall out. How nice is that? And then there's this little housing that it came out with. So newer parts, I guess they kind of figured. Yeah, so my phone died. I'm back at the house. Everything went back in just fine. Hopefully that's helpful. Yeah, we're doing bedtime. What, baby? Is there a giraffe stuck in the doghouse? Come on, little crap. Alright, there you go. Giraffe out of the doghouse. Okay. Anyways, my kid likes giraffes, if you can't tell.
What does a giraffe think?
What does a giraffe say? I don't know. If you know what a giraffe says, you might let us know. And an elephant? What's an elephant say, Bela? Yeah, good job. If you have any questions, let me know. Everything went back together just fine. Yeah. Pretty simple-ish.